on this house, I got called out because there was a water leak somewhere among the middle, halfway through this wall, and it was coming through the ceiling. And as it was coming down, I thought I was gonna come out for repair, so I brought a tarp, climbed up here, put the tarp. I inspected the roof, and well, it turned out to be a lot bigger of an issue than what I had thought. So the valleys, we had California valleys here before. So what is California valleys? Well, I'm gonna try to show you guys what that looks like. So the neighbor here, they have California valleys, right? And that's made out of the asphalt. It's one facet covering the other. And what was happening was water was getting underneath it on both sides of the valley. So we had major water leak in multiple places. And not only that, there was other issues with deterioration on this roof. So it was definitely needed to be replaced. But the valleys were the biggest concerns. If you are getting your roof replaced, this is what I recommend right here. You see this? This is a metal valley. And guess what? Metal valleys, they can't leak, because when you have an asphalt shingle roof valley, that thing is made out of asphalt, and it's channeling a huge amount of water because it's where two facets meet. So you have a continuous water flow coming down, especially if you have a higher pitch. And I mean, think about this. I show a lot of the roofs that I show here, that I inspect. They're deteriorated. They have exposed fibers. They're missing granules. I explain religiously that exposed fibers acts like a sponge. When it sees moisture, it absorbs. So imagine you have a high water flow just flowing in between your valleys, and you have an asphalt shingle that's likely gonna get deteriorated, right? And all that moisture running right over it. And if it's not properly installed, if you have just an installer who is in a rush to get home, because it's Friday and he wants to get the weekend going, and he just does a sloppy job and forgets to make sure that the nails are set down correctly, and leaves the job site with nail sets highs, more than likely that valley is gonna leak. So my recommendation is, one, do not get California valleys. Get a metal valley. That's first. A lot of things, just because they're okay with code, doesn't mean that they're gonna give you the best results. At the end of the day, you're investing your money into a roof. If you're gonna get your roof replaced, make sure that whoever is installing that, they're installing metal valleys. I would say that, because you're only saving a few $100. It's not that much of a big deal, but the benefits of having a metal valley, they're huge. I'm up here checking out the roof. Everything looks good. Everything looks great. My homeowners are happy, and I'm very satisfied with this project as well. So that's my recommendation. Valleys, they can be a huge headache if they're not properly installed, they're not properly sealed, because it is where water channels down your roof. It's where two facades meet each other. So yeah, that's my recommendation, and a little bit of insight on why you should get metal valleys and not California valleys and just how problematic they can be, especially in areas like here in the Pacific Northwest. And they're very common. And let me try to show it to you guys. The house across the street, that one over there, I can't zoom in, but that one has California Valley. The one next door to it, that one has meadow valleys. That one, California Valley, California Valley, California Valley, California Valley, California Valley, California Valley. This one next door, same deal, California Valley. That one right there, looks like it's newer, and it's still California Valley. That one's a meadow valley. So yeah, they're very, very common here in the Pacific Northwest, and especially in tract homes like these. Builders will save whatever penny they can to, you know, at the end of the day, save money. You know, they're building 100 houses a year, and multiply that by $200-300 per house. I guess it's worth it. But yeah, meadow valleys, not California valleys, more lace valleys. They're a little bit better, but that's another topic for another video. All right, and thank you for watching and hanging on. If you need any assistance here on Whidbey, give me a call. I'm Bruno with Windproof Roofing.